Entrant number 2.
In Philly.
Y'all know him, you love him. Beast. Not with the Zard this time around.
Not with the PT.
With the Bird.
Okay.
Starting with the Bird this time around.
Playing against Projo. Oh, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I've played Projo before. He's very, very solid Toon Link player.
Yeah, Toon Link, people sleep on Toon Link because they'll be like, oh, it's not Adult Link with the crazy neutral air and bomb setups.
Yeah, no, but this character
Link
has everything, like, has like so many good tools about him. I feel like it's super underrated.
Oh yeah, I mean, not to mention that the bombs, you know, the hit stun and the angle of the bombs is just low-key even better than Young Link's.
Absolutely.
On top of that. Not to mention the weird floatiness makes his character harder to keep up with at times. I mean, the walls are a little bit different at the end of the day depending on what matchup you're playing. Like, Young Link can be way more annoying just throwing out the pot shots over and over again, but Toon Link has a certain floatiness aspect to him. Is that down tilt not going to take the stock? That makes him a little bit harder to navigate. But if you're playing a character with big punishes like Falco, he might not live to see the light of day anyway. It might not even matter.
Definitely. But hey, right now, 150%. Projo's still living, though. Has bomb in him. Those bombs actually do not scale with rage. Good to keep in mind right now, because that means bomb to forward air confirms will kill really early.
Oh, so those have set knockback?
Yes, they do.
All right, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I feel like that alone would be like some players' like sole reasoning for playing Toon Link instead of some of the other links. Like, that just pretty much means that bombs are just exclusively like a confirm.
Yes, they
on top
are.
of damage, you know?
Yep.
Which makes a lot of sense, but how much insurance is going to be stacked onto the part of Beast over and over again before you even get that down going? I mean, we're already up to 60 gun.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra credit right there.
Yeah. Mrs. Puff would be proud.
Yep. Hey, SpongeBob.
Be careful.
SpongeBob's been on the air for 25 years, still does not have a license.
That's pretty messed up when you think about it.
It really is.
Yeah.
How are you that bad at driving?
I don't know, man. I mean, fortunately, his work distance is like right there. He can just walk and run. That's what he normally does.
Yep.
You know, Bikini Bottom, I mean, it's not like downtown. It's not that bad. he can just walk.
But speaking of downtown, Projo losing his second stock. Might have gotten the jump clipped.
Yeah, heading downtown into the ground. Not even a down tilt, down air, I should say, to be able to stuff that one out. Just stuck in the CQC with Falco once again. Drag downs, though, not always the most effective. I mean, they can work if you're able to stay on the right side, but crossing up at inopportune times is Projo right there. That is one good benefit of how floaty of a character this is, man. He might be a little bit more difficult for Falco to be able to combo, but at the end of the day, it's Falco.
It's still Falco. He's still going to hit you, and it's still going to hurt.
Yeah, if I was Projo, you really got to take advantage of Falco's very ironic lack of airspeed.
Yep.
Despite the fact that he's a bird, he does not move through the air very, very well. And you got all the projectiles in the world to be able to make walls in the air and make Falco's approach a living hell. You want to not get comboed over and over again by Falco, my friend? You got to make sure he never gets to that position in the first place.
Yep.
Projo's playing quite the character to be able to do it. So if Projo's not able to clutch this game out, I definitely want to see that adaptation in game number 2 going on. Because Toon Link definitely has all the tools necessary to be able to stuff out this bird.
For sure. Down tilt, not going to take it just yet. But now, Beast labbing in percent, but I can see Projo getting this kill right now and bring it to a pretty decent... never mind. That's another SD.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, at least we know we're not getting a 3 stock off of just the general bodying of Beast. I mean, down we go once and once again. All right, what's the ledge trap? Jumping above the bomb. I actually like that setup right there. Just jumping into threatened zone with the down air to begin with, and then just not doing it and just drifting back to get the forward air. Very, very smart stuff coming out from Beast.
Definitely. Yeah, that's top player right there.
How else are you going to ledge trap with a character that has one of the highest vertical jumps in the game? You know what I mean? It's just something you got to think about at the end of the day, because you can't always ledge trap by traditional means, especially against a character with projectiles that can pop them out from the corner like this.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got to get creative with it, and Beast is showing that he definitely can make that adaptation to do such a thing.
Absolutely, my friend. It's scary, though, at the end of the day, because like you got to remember, that reflector that he's got right there, that's frame 1, my friends.
It is. Frame 1. The same melee, though.
No, the same melee, but at the same time, you know, when you're a character that kind of thrives off of your projectiles and, dare I say, relies on them, having a frame 1 reflector is not exactly something you want to deal with. And right now, the pace has been way slower on the part of both of these players right now as Beast slowly but surely tries to close out this kill.
Oh, you got the landing hitbox affair. Not going to do it just yet there, but the down tilt will.
Nice. That was just really good reactions on the part of Beast right there.
Absolutely.
Crouching.
Just waiting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just waiting for Projo to pick his option off the ledge and just stuffing it out. Very good stuff on the part of Beast to bring us to a game 2 right now.
It was a pretty good option select at the end of the day as well, because he crouched to avoid the bomb, which he could have just crouched and avoided the bomb in the first place and forced him to the ledge. But in the end of the day, he also set himself up perfectly for the down tilt, not just for the obvious positioning that you get down tilts out of a crouch, but also that he avoided the projectile with it in the first place. So very smart stuff on the part of Beast. We're zooming in right here.
We're watching the air dodge away. That's how he lost the stock. Because he double jumped, then immediately air dodged away. I'm just like,
man, that was the sickest SD I've ever seen.
Yep. The fake out. It's like, you thought you were hitting me. Now I'm hitting myself out of this.
He's the best. He's the best SDer in the world.
Yep.
This is Joel we're talking about, man. You know, like, he's so good, and
he is so good. He's number 2 in Philly for a reason.
He's so good, but then he still does stuff like that, being number 2. You already know, man.
Hey, we're all human out here.
If you're from Philly, you know, man.
Yep.
We're on Town and City, though, which is a much bigger stage, a lot more room for Projo to necessarily be able to work around. I actually like this counter pick as my first thought.
I do too.
Because, like I mentioned earlier,
dude, yeah, down air, back air, that'll take the stock.
I don't like this counter pick anymore.
Yeah, Falco can kill off the side pretty well.
Yeah, especially on a stage that has the lowest horizontal blast zones of any stage that is in our current legal rule set of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, yeah. And right now it's looking...
Oh, God!
Oh, he went for it all.
No, that was just...
You said... Yo.
Don't you come out here again.
Projo saying, mess around, find out.
Oh, goodness gracious, that was nutty. I was going to say, I actually really like this counter pick on the part of Projo because you have a lot more room to work with against Falco, which is not only helpful with dealing with the character's combos, but when you're a character who thrives off of just like a neutral of projectiles, putting up walls against a character with not the best airspeed to be able to approach, having that extra room for Toon Link to be able to run around is a lot more lenient on a character like this.
And now we're seeing Projo playing a lot better this game. Like, making the adaptations needed. I feel like he definitely needed that break with the down air spike, and now has a little bit of momentum going into this game.
Yeah, looking clean so far, like with an 81%, I was going to say 81% deficit, but it's on the favor of Beast right now, who's up on entire stock, looking to lap in percent or try to get something, but that short stature of Toon Link actually stopping the back hit of up tilt from coming in clutch right there. Man, if your character's short enough to avoid Falco up tilt, you already do better against this character than a good solid chunk of the cast.
Let's go Game & Watch.
And also if you don't have, like vertebrae or, 3D models on an ethereal plane.
Of course.
That too. Ooh. Not doing anything about those Zairs in the face. Beast just kind of letting it rock. All right. I respect it.
Hey, bringing different options to the table. That's what we're about right now.
Yeah, and he's not expecting traditional Falco
wow,
play
that killed. Good reversal.
That was a really good reversal wake-up option on the part of Projo right there. I was going to say, the way Beast is playing is like, doing typical Falco stuff. Like, aggressive combos when they're in, but just really doing a great job at slowing the pace down when he has to.
Yep. Up tilt, back air, that'll do it.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Beast with like the little side Charlie Brown face on the side, like, man.
GG's.
I'm better than you.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I'm better than you.
GG's.
Let's take a look at this again. I love the B-reverse laser on the part back in.
Down air, back air,
And that's a tighter window than it looks, by the way.
It really is.
To get that back air.
Because you got to, like, turn around, do, like, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, get the reverse aerial rush out, which is not always the easiest thing to do with Falco, considering his frames of turnaround and just specifically how slowly he moves in the air.
Yep.
It's not as easy to do with like more lenient characters like other brawler types for sure. But that's what makes Falco sort of the unique one at the end of the day. So let's take a look at this play again. Oh, he was going for like the West balls right there. Did you see that? He was jumping up with the laser, trying to get the double jump read.
Yep.
Oh man.
Hey, shout out to Beast. Moving on.
He woke up